What is up? We are here with the CNN 5 with your boy, the host with the most, Eli Kasiski. We got two different topics today. We got the war in Ukraine and we got China's economy and COVID. So first we're going to start with the war in Ukraine. February 24th, 2022, Vladimir Putin ordered his army to invade Ukraine in order to take control of the country. His initial strategy was to take Ukraine and attack from three different sides, from the north of Belarus, the east, and the south. His intent was to take Kyiv, the capital, in the first 2 or 3 days of the invasion. With this, the Russian army failed for a number of reasons. First, the resources were spread too thinly. They were trying to attack the country from 3 different sides. Secondly, it was poor command, and many of the forces did not know that until the day of the invasion that it was going to happen. Thirdly, the poor command of their own logistics of getting fuel, food, and ammunitions and supplies to the front line of the troops. Also, Putin and his generals underestimated the intensity of the Ukrainian resistance by its military. Russian forces on the first 3 or 4 weeks of fighting lost the ability to capture the capital of Kyiv and suffered some severe military losses. Ukraine has received billions of dollars of military and humanitarian assistance from NATO, allied countries, and as well as our beloved country. The military assistance in particular, including anti-aircraft, handheld missiles, and Javelin anti-tank rockets, have increased Ukrainian military abilities to repel Russian forces, particularly their armor. In response, Russia has used artillery and guided and unguided missiles to level Ukrainian cities and destroy Ukrainian infrastructure. The invasion has created an unprecedented refugee crisis, with some 6 to 8 million Ukrainians leaving the country to flee to countries like Poland, Germany, Slovakia, and the Baltic states, as well as others. Because of the actions by Russia under Putin, the US and the EU, or the European Union, have placed multiple layers of severe economic sanctions on Russia's economy, its banking system, and ability to trade with other countries. The current situation has the Ukrainians and Russian forces battling over the southern eastern part of Ukraine called the Donbass region. This area is considered the industrial heartland of Ukraine. Other consequences of this conflict are shortage of wheat and other grains worldwide because of Ukraine and Russia. Because both Ukraine and Russia are major exports of these grains to Africa and other countries in the Middle East. And as well, Russia also provides a significant percentage of Europe's natural gas and finished petroleum products. The motivation for this conflict has been Putin's belief that the country of Ukraine has always been and should always be an integral part of Russia. But however, Ukraine has been a sovereign, independent democracy for over the last 30 years, and I don't think they're trying to give that up. Putin has severely suppressed all media, journalists, and political opponents in Russia, using state-run media to create an atmosphere of propaganda dedicated to only giving information to Russians that Putin thinks that they should see and hear. The US and EU are continuing to increase their economic and military support of Ukraine in an effort to stop and reverse Putin's invasion of Ukraine. This war is an unstable phase that could lead to a stalemate or a long war. Now, on to China's economy and COVID. Mainland China